The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's finally shoved out all the way up in midfield. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 44 yards on the ground. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half from Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And able to get this out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Ollie Gordon, 74 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Hey, hold on.
To throw, it's Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Throwing now is Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. This one is complete to Jenkins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshawn Judkins with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to pass. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Levis looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Levis with a smart move, sliding down after picking up the first. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Like 24! 18!
So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 28.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. From the 32-yard line now, here's the 2nd down and 6. From the gun, Murray. They'll get this into the hands of Sampson. Now what a first down pickup of 8.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
First down.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards there on the keeper and 2nd down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Murray now. Now a run here off the RPO. Hillards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
Hold on, right? Biggest! Close.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. 64 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. They'll run on first down. Sampson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Dylan Sampson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Dolphins 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. He'll air this one out from Mims. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Army!
They go play action. Here's Levis. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Caldwell. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Piniero's extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Jake Bailey set to kick
Bailey
off.
now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Murray now to throw. He'll swing this out to Judkins. Now he's loose again. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, 67 yards. And the Browns look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Levis. His throw is going to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, a pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Well, that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
The Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Levis to throw once more. He'll air this one out from Mims. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a...
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Dolphins 35. Jake Bailey set to
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
at their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember, when their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harper. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw, it's Levis. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Levis sets up to throw here. He'll air this one out from Mims. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
They'll throw it again with Levis. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
4th down, 10 yards to go. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Levis. He'll air this one out from Mims. And that nearly